The construction of the bridge was completed in 1895 and was designed by architect Henry Milner. However, since the 1950s, things took a sinister turn when people in Dumbarton began to witness a mysterious force attracting dogs to jump off the bridge. According to locals, between 300 and 600 dogs have jumped off the bridge over the years, and almost 50 have died. But the question is, why? There are a number of theories about why dogs are drawn to Overtoun Bridge. One local legend holds that the bridge is haunted by the ghost of the White Lady of Overtoun, who lived at the Overtoun house near the bridge with her husband, John White, who was the owner of the Overtoun house and also the Overtoun Bridge. After he died in 1908, she is said to have overcome with grief and often wandered the bridge. According to the legend, it is her spirit who lures dogs to jump from the bridge. Another more disturbing legend was that in 1994, a 32-year-old father threw his own baby into the gorge below because he was convinced that the baby was the Antichrist. The baby died the following day, and the father was declared insane and committed to a mental institution. Locals say that dogs often jump from the same spot where the baby was thrown. But is there any scientific theory about this bridge? Well, there is. In 2010, the Dumbarton Council called Dr. David Sands, an animal behaviorist, to investigate the cause of dogs jumping off the bridge. He concluded that the reason was likely due to the bridge construction, dogs' sense of smell, and wild animals. According to Sands, dogs may jump off the bridge because dogs have a lower viewing point than humans. So when they jump off the bridge, they may not see how far they will fall. And also the bridge's narrow edges may give dogs a false sense of security, which could lead to even more confusion. But what makes the dogs jump from this bridge in the first place? According to Sands, dogs have a much stronger sense of smell than humans, so they can detect the scent of wild animals like mink, squirrels, and mice. This can trigger them to jump off the bridge as they may be following the scent or trying to catch the animal. While the theory is convincing, there is still one unanswered question. Why Overtoun Bridge? There are many other bridges in Scotland with the same style, environment, and animals. But why is the only Overtoun Bridge where dogs are drawn to jump off? That's why many locals believe that the dog's behavior is not caused by wild animal sense or their viewing perspective, but rather by a supernatural force. They even feel strange and unexplained feelings when they visit the bridge. Paul Owen, a local resident and author of a book on the Overtoun Bridge, believes that the reason is paranormal.
I was on the bridge. I felt there was a phantom finger jabbing me in the back twice.
And what do you think the jabbing finger was?
The White Lady of Overtoun.
So, what's the conclusion? Well, while the theories about why dogs jump off the Overtoun Bridge are convincing, the fact that it only happens at that specific bridge raises the question of whether the White Lady of Overtoun or some other supernatural force is responsible.